Man, I'm so tired of seeing Chibi reviews in my timeline. I'm not kidding. Every time he talks, he brings more bad news. Like, every time I see him, he raises anxiety. He never posts something wholesome. He never tells me something nice. It's always, yes, another payment processor has got muy loco today. Another payment processor has run amok. Well, I guess it's 2025, right? I gotta get used to it. And so, in this situation, he's talking about a place on Reddit where British people can only enter if they dox themselves. And this individual was deplatformed by PayPal for allegedly buying video games on itch.io. Now, what's also interesting is that, well, I can't really verify. Because PayPal doesn't want to say. I mean, this is the message that they got. We're no longer offering PayPal services for this account. Sometimes we can't offer service to an account for a variety of reasons, including local laws, our policies, or the policies of our partners. Based on the information we have today, it appears that there has been activity on this account that we can't process. What can you do with the account? Well, your account has been permanently deactivated, but you can still see what you bought in the past, history, download statements, and request copies of data. You can withdraw or transfer any funds remaining in your account depending on how PayPal works where you are located. I mean, this is really fascinating, isn't it? At least it's better than what Arch got, I guess, because, like, Arch was told that he can't withdraw money from his account for 6 months. Like, imagine going to a car dealer and you're giving them $100,000 to buy a new car, and then you're noticing that the car isn't arriving. And so you're going there and you're asking, well, what happened? Then the car dealer tells you, well, I can't really tell you what happened, but what I am telling you is that I'm not doing business with you anymore. And those are $100,000 that you gave me? Yeah, maybe in 6 months you can see them back. That's pretty much what PayPal is. And unfortunately, the reason that it doesn't have strong competition is because it's bottlenecked by Visa and MasterCard. So, like, if it would have Elon Musk making a competition to PayPal, it would still have to follow Visa and MasterCard's TOS. And secondly, the laws of various nations and governments are made in such a way that simply starting a PayPal alternative, it's excruciatingly difficult. And so you have to put up with it. And by putting up with it, I mean this absolutely infuriating thing where you literally cannot tell what the reason for this person getting banned was. Like, maybe they actually did something illegal that has nothing to do with itch.io. You know, maybe they bought la cocaína from the dark web. I don't know. But at the same time, like, do I risk thinking that this is not a serious issue and that maybe I too can go on Steam or some other platform and buy a video game and all of a sudden I wake up with my PayPal deactivated? I mean, it happened to Arch, right? And apparently with Arch it was a oopsie. Yeah, we done goofed, you know, like, sorry for raising your heart rate. Sorry for almost killing grandma by making her hyperventilate. It's like, we done goofed. You're going to have your account back. And so I guess, like, the only thing that can be done in this situation is to do experimentation, right? So here you have Madame Savi and saying that she's going to put it to the test. She has her PayPal account and she's going to go on itch.io and she's going to buy a safe for work video game in order to test it out. So apparently she bought Galaxy Trader by HF Games. Congratulations, Galaxy Trader. You just become famous. For $1.75. I have no idea what that game is. I don't even know if she's going to play it. Hopefully she's going to make a review of it. But she bought a safe for work game, right? Like, now she owns Galaxy Trader. And after 2 days, if nothing happens, she's going to buy 10 adult games. And then she's going to see if PayPal is going to ban her. And this is proof and evidence, right? Here's the problem. I don't think anything will happen, though. It's literally not how it works, okay? If PayPal was to systematically ban everyone that was buying video games from itch.io, the scandal would have been massive. Like, it wouldn't be just, like, some people on a Reddit that are complaining. Like, you would have these people everywhere. And I definitely think, like, at that point, the governments would get involved. Not necessarily to crack down on PayPal, but there are, like, systems in the European Union where you have, like, the government representing you, so, like, lawsuits would fly, and you'd read it in the papers. I don't think that this is what's happening. chances are, and again, this is me going on a limb here, there may be two controversies happening at the same time, right? On one hand, you have like the video gaming controversy, which is probably happening due to collective shout, Australian government, Visa, MasterCard, the UK safety bill, and all the other nonsense. But I do think there's something else going on, and it has to do with currencies that aren't the major ones, right? So currencies outside the British pound, the Japanese yen, the US dollar, and the European euro. Like any currency outside of that, for some reason, is now being targeted by the banks, not by the payment processors. But Steam actually came out and they said that yes, it's the banks that have an issue with it. Whether it's due to money laundering, chargebacks, whatever the case, like it may even be like only one country that does a lot of stuff, like maybe, I don't know, India, right? But they don't want to be viewed as racist, so like they're putting this ambiguous term. It's like, yeah, we don't want to deal with any currency outside of that, so they don't sound as creating an international problem. But I do think that this is what targeted Arch's account, right? So I think like there's two controversies going around, and if you're using PayPal and you're making a lot of transactions, especially like small transactions with currency outside of the ones that are allowed on Steam right now for PayPal, you may run with this type of problem. And it's still unacceptable, you know, because I wish that I knew what the problem is so that, you know, people can avoid it or fix it or whatever. But the way that the banks are treating people right now is mental. And I know that PayPal is not a bank, but it kind of fulfills the same. Like you have so much regulation for its competitors. Like maybe some of that regulation should go to PayPal as well. Like for instance, to flat out say why they banned someone. Like what is the actual reason you're debanking someone? Because let's be honest, you know, it's a big step. Like you're impacting someone's livelihood when you do that. The electric company is not allowed to do that, right? The water company is not allowed to do that. Like people in the past have realized that maybe certain things are utilities and they impact the life of people so much that they should be operating under different rules. Like they're not public companies, but they're not completely private either, right? And so like the same thing should be applied to payment processors. You know, Trump signing that executive order, which I've yet to see actually being enforced, it's a good step forward. And the thing that I love the most in that is like the actual reason for why someone is being debanked. If it's hate speech, say it. If it's scams or chargebacks or whatever, they need to say it. I don't care if they're getting sued. Like these are some of the most rich entities that mankind has ever known, and they have so many protections to make sure that they don't get that much competition. Surely they can handle the scandal. Yeah, but I don't hold my breath. Still, I don't think that it's people buying video games that's causing this. Hopefully, I'm not wrong. Because if I am wrong, the alternative is pretty fucking scary, right? Like, you can go on the internet and you're buying something, and all of a sudden you lose your PayPal. Like, for many people, and usually what I mean many people is business owners, right? Like, people that have small businesses, people that operate websites, small authors, artists, like, for them is their livelihood. And to be able to lose it like that, it's just wild, insane. I have heard, though, of artists losing their PayPal. Like, that is something that can happen. If you're an artist on Twitter, like a various community, and you do something with hypnosis or some shit like that, yeah, like PayPal would actively deplatform you. Or if you're a content creator and you do the speech of hate, right? Like stuff that it's okay to say now, but it wasn't okay to say in 2018, you can get deplatformed. And they don't tell you. They just flat out say, yeah, suspicious activity on your account. What the fuck is that? Who knows? It's suspicious, right? I'll see how Madame Savi's experiment is going, whether or not she gets banned. Again, I don't think she will get banned. Usually, these types of audits don't happen from a day to another, right? Like she's saying that she's going to buy a video game today and see in 2 days what happens. No. Like these types of audits either happen because someone flags you, or it happens because they use a bot or an AI system, and it's like a wave, right? Like every couple of months or so, like they audit most of their trades, and they say, okay, well, this person is problematic. So it is what it is. Regarding this, still concerning though. Like, why don't I know the reason? Huh? How can I learn anything if... Let me know what you guys think though, and as usual, there's another video on my screen. Check it out, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.